We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Francisco Lindor, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First offering on its way. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Hit down the third base line. Bryant's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in, Michael Brantley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are two away. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Two out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curve.
And we'll have to leave it there. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ball one.
One ball, no strike.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Happ is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Hit back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Ramirez is up with it, and there's out number two. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball four as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with two away. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Grounded to short, reined in. And as it turns out, the two-out walk. Edwin Encarnacion now. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And he fouls this one off. Lester into his motion. Here he comes 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward coming on. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. In now for Cleveland, Josh Donaldson. And he'll step off. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Bounce towards the second baseman. Murphy to his right. He has it. Throw in time at first for out number two. Here's Melky Cabrera. His past history against John Lester. He's picked up 14 hits in 48 ABs. He's taken him deep once. Strike one to start the at-bat. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Now a check swing, but that's in there. Here's Chris Bryant now, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Popped high in the air. And there's the first out. At the plate, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. The 2-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now batting, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Jason Hayward. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Murphy is off of first with 2 away. And a sinker there, swung on. So striding in, Jason Kipnis, 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2 balls and a strike now. Lester has his target, 2-1 on its way. And it misses, 3-1 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. His past history against John Lester, he's a .333 hitter. Therefore, it is Hayward now, 1 away. The pitcher, Corey Kluber, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. 1 there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
John Lester.
Popped him up. Lindor shading to his right, 1 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. this one. Misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
One strike.
Missed with a slider.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Throw goes over to third in a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. The slider freezes him at the plate. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Lester's 2-0 home. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Riding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
He's in there.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
He throws him on the fastball there. Michael Brantley goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And there he goes towards second. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in, Josh Donaldson. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. A bouncer up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Melky Cabrera. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Waiting his turn on deck next is Jason Kipnis. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Off this one down and in for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Into the box, Yan Gomes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He popped out in his first trip. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Popped up. Encarnacion is there, and the side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Leading off for the Indians, pitcher, Corey Kluber.
Lester's ready. First pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
No ball. One strike.
That was a curveball that never really broke. Stayed high.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Here's a high pop-up. Lester is there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Popped him up. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. The 1-1. Now a flare out toward right center. In there, a base hit. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Very weakly on the ground. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So coming to the plate, Wilson.
Contreras.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Hit hard to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Next to hit will be
Edgar. John Lester.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit down the line at first. Fielded by Encarnacion. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. It was a walk in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Check his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Contreras on second. Lester is over at first with 1 away. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Encarnacion is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Cut fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now. In there at the knees. Strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here?
And the throw is in time to... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. He's got it 1 away. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 Cleveland errors so far. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Settling in now, Melky Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now Lester's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
And a super play to gun his man down. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. The 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in now, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is there. And that's the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. High pop up. And Donaldson will put this away. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Kipnis is going to reach on a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. So stepping in, Yan Gomes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Jesse Chavez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. The 0-1. Missed with a slider. Kipnis aboard here at first with nobody out. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Into the box now, the Indians pitcher, Corey Kluber. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Yonder Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Roberto Perez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55, Roberto Perez.
Hit sharply on the ground. There's Baez, and he is out on the tag. On the
Now pitching for the Indians.
new pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006. The 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Jason Hayward is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Count now, a ball and a strike. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times or do that?
Albert Almora will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work.
Threw it right past. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Back to Rizzo. And leading off the inning, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Grounded back up the middle. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance.
Edwin Encarnacion.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Cleveland.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Donaldson.
Up and in for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Here's Melky Cabrera. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 1 for 5. Leonis Martin will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. In now, Jason Kipnis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Justin Wilson takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. First pitch coming. Here it is. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
No ball. 1 strike.
And he'll be tagged out at second. Here's Chris Bryant now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Stepping in, Daniel Murphy. He was a ground out victim last time up. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed the bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Popped him up. Encarnacion has a play. 2 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Grounded up the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Into the box. Now, David Bodie will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For the victorious Cleveland Indians, 4 runs on 9 hits. 2 errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber. Credit the save to Andrew Miller. The loss goes to John Lester. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball.
Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB Network brings you baseball from Progressive Field. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Stepping up now, Ian Happ. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway now from Cleveland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fouled off. Bauer, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. He somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ian Happ goes down for the first out of the game. Now a first pitch curveball floats a bit high that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Just underway here in Cleveland. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Ramirez is up with it. Throw on to Alonso takes care of. Settling in now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Francisco Lindor.
Now a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Previously against Cole Hamels, he has a 3-for-12 line. He also has 1 home run. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Therefore, it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. The pitch.
Michael Brantley.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Ground ball right side. Rizzo was there. The tag, and he is out. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Popped high in the air. Murphy is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Bauer gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Baez is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2. What a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes Cabrera. 2 gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Ben Zobrist. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His numbers against Trevor Bauer. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. This is on the ground over to first. A 1 pitch on its way. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Murphy, 33 years old. He was a 13th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The throw into second. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he will make it back to third safely as he didn't. Have much of a chance. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hit back up the middle. Lindor has it on to first, and the Cubs squander. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Two and 1 to the Indians' first baseman. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Josh Donaldson waits on deck. A weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. And struck him out. Standing in, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Josh Donaldson.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Yonder Alonso. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
The count now at 2-1. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward giving chase. And that's the 3rd out. At the plate, Jason Hayward. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Jason Hayward.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Now the 2-0. is in there for strike one. To short. Lindor fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Lays off 1-0. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter, Happ. A switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's in his third season as a major league player. Happ with a 2-1 count now. 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Right side, hit hard. Ramirez is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Melky Cabrera as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Right fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt it with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Baez has it. And he's set down, 1 away. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's gone 3 for 11. Now here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Kipnis hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the second round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he sets him down swinging. Jason Kipnis becomes the second out in the bottom of the third.
That's
1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Called strike 2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has.
A swing and a miss. That retired. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman number 44.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Powers ready. Here's the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
First offering on its way.
Javier Ryan.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, Chris.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. That's by him for strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1 is fastball down below the knees.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball in the strike. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Kipnis makes the catch, and that'll retire the. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
For the Indians, the shortstop.
First offering on its way.
Lindor.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First things first, here's the throw over. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's set and the pitch. Off and running is Lindor. Pitch is high. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He topped out in his first trip. And that misses, ball 1. Line hard, but this is a foul ball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a liner. Foul. No contact there from Encarnacion as the count runs to 0-2 on him. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is ready for another chance. Wilson Contreras will start off the 5th in this one. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
Has a look, now the pitch. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Struck him out. Struck him. Striding in for the Indians, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Hey, look out. Way inside. Ball one. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Baez over to his left. 2 down. Now to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's his swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And Baez will put this one away. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Kyle Schwarber.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Kyle Schwarber goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Adam Simberg, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Two balls and 2 strikes to Rizzo. And it's fouled away. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. stepping in and ready for another shot. Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Strike one to start the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious...
And he will get there to make the... So digging in now, Jason Kipnis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Misses above the zone for a ball.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Yan Gomes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Popped him up. Rizzo ranging into the outfield, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now. First pitch on its way. But fastball inside, ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ballgame. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Michael Brantley. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
He's safe.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up. Ready now, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Kipnis has a beat on it. 1 down. Here's Ben Zobrist now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Ramirez shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire this. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. Edwin Encarnacion now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Steve Cishek takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Number 41, Steve Cishek.
First pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground. Oh, 1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. The 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Donaldson.
And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Here's Yonder Alonso. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's gone 2 for 8.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Montgomery, 28 years old. He was selected in the 1st round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Popped him up. And that will conclude matters. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. Here's the first pitch to him. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Way in front of a great slider that time. Line drive to center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. He was a double play victim last time around. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strike. A swing and a miss. Here's Melky Cabrera. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
And he fouls this one off. This is flared out towards second. And there's one away. Digging in to try it again, Jason Kipnis. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. Pedro Strop enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. Sliders in for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
The bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Hard hit ball to second, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Striding in, Chris Bryant. It's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Baez breaks from first. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kipnis is there, and he'll make the catch. So the lineup. Flips over.
Bottom of the 9th.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Left fielder number 20.
Here's Michael Brantley. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0 on the move again from first. A pitch out. The throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Justin Wilson, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there. 1 away. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. Lifetime numbers against Justin Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Jesse Chavez is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Fouled off. Rizzo in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He bats with 2 outs and the winning run at second. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Happ is under it. He makes the catch and the winning. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Popped him up. Alonso waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Jason Hayward. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Popped up. Alonso is there to make the catch in his. In now for Cleveland, Yonder Alonso steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Yonder Alonso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. High in the air into shallow left center. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in. At the plate, Melky Cabrera. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Lonnie Chisenhall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Been a really tough one on him. Already wearing the golden sombrero with 4 strikeouts. A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a clean base hit, so he gets off the schneid, as they say, and is now 1 for 5 in the game. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to Alonso. It's a double play. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Fouled away. And he strikes him out here for out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started.
Yan Gomes.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber going back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And just like that, the winning run is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
Too high, ball 3. Michael Brantley waits on deck. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Possible winning run on second. No one out. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Now batting, Jose Ramirez. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it in.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Javier Baez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
So he sets him down swinging. Javier Baez is retired to kick off the inning. Ran it in on the fists, 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Got him on a good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for the left-handed hitter Daniel Murphy. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him. Edwin Encarnacion now struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
That's
Fastball that just misses inside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Lifted into center field. Half moves over, makes the play, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
This change defensively for the Cubs.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Number 8.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Fastball, that ran in and drilled him. So striding in, Yonder Alonso. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Ball 2.
And that misses 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Right fielder, Lonnie Griswold.
Leonis Martin will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. And a breaking ball stays outside. And that misses. Ball four. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and we're headed to... Striding into the box, Wilson Contreras. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Cody Allen takes the hill now to begin the lucky 13th inning.
Now pitching for the Indians,
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
Martinez.
Allen has the target. 0-2 pitch on its way. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Chopper to short. 2 is left. Lindor. And there's 1 down now. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Allen, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 23rd round back in 2011.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball. 2 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Brad Hand enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Big tilt on the slider gets a swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Runner goes for second. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out. Striding in once again, Yan Gomes. He doubled his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this one misses to the Cleveland backstop. It's even at a ball and a strike.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Another payoff pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little different.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0 for 5 all told. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. There goes Brantley. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Missed with a slider.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
3-0 to him now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Should be room for Gomes behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. The next Cub up, Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Chris Bryant now. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 0 for 7. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he'll lead things off as they'll try to walk off winners in the bottom half.
Ramirez.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. And it's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2-2 the count. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. But he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Edwin Encarnacion now. Runners off for second. Fouled off. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Throw over to the bag, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. He's running again. Pitch inside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Now in the box, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball. Brandon Morrow is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Possible winning run on first, one man away. And that's finally over for a strike. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate.
So a full count now. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away.
The batter, right fielder, Leonard Martinez.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. One away. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. He'll come to the plate with it, and it took 14 innings, but they're going to walk off a winner. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Cubs, no runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. A reminder that the regional transfer authority provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field to RTA's walkway to Gateway.